How important is the role of recommendation letters, from industry experts in the O-1 visa process? And how should they be constructed to meet the US immigration criteria for extraordinary ability?
So recommendation letters are very important because for the most part, part of the O-1 application is you're going to need an advisory opinion. And that advisory opinion is supposed to come from an appropriate union or a professional association. And it's done to confirm that you're an individual of extraordinary ability. There obviously isn't always going to be an appropriate union or association for every type of position. And really how you get around that is you're going to have to provide letters as an alternative, recommendation letters from internationally recognized individuals in your field to represent like a peer group of people. um, I would try to provide at least a couple letters. I think some attorneys operate by a rule of three, saying three is ideal, but I would say the more you can get, the better it is. But what's important is the content of the letters as well. The content of the letters are important because you need to highlight what it is that you have achieved, not what you will achieve. And so that's a very important distinction to make. So letters should be formatted in a way where, it's this person is responsible for this. They are at the forefront of our industry because they've done this. And, these are their accomplishments, or this is what I've worked with them on that makes them distinct from other people that I've worked with in our field. You don't want to be making uh, assertions about potential. And what I mean by that is you shouldn't be saying, this is a bright young kid who I know is going to do great things. That's awesome. Like, that's nice that they said that about you, but it's not going to be what an officer looks for when they make a determination on the O-1. It is about what you have done in your field and why you are unique. And I think those letters are incredibly important. I mean, I would go so far as to say they're probably a cornerstone of the O-1 application. And that's something that I think that when you're looking into the O-1, an important idea that needs to be covered is who's going to procure that? Like who's providing that for you? Do you have people in mind? Do you have relationships with individuals that are other people of note within the industry that would be willing to provide that information for you? I would also just say that I don't think I've ever seen this, because when you're getting to this point, these people are going to want to actually write. They want to provide their own product, but obviously you don't want to provide templated letters that are just generic, where you're almost bullet pointing saying this person did this, this, this. No, these letters are telling a story about this person's relationship to you and why they can affirm why you're exceptional within your field.